I remember the day I touched down in Manchester like it was yesterday. The moment I stepped off the plane, I was wearing my favorite blue jeans, a simple t-shirt, and a warm coat I'd packed specially for the UK weather. Back home in Zimbabwe, I'd spent months planning for this move, telling everyone how I'd been sponsored by an employer to come here and work in care. Walking through the arrivals hall, with people rushing past and the sound of announcements filling the air, I truly believed my dreams were about to come true. When I got to the accommodation my employer had arranged, I settled in quickly and waited for word on when I'd start work. I'd check my phone first thing every morning and last thing at night, hoping for a message telling me to report for my shift. Days turned into weeks, and still there was nothing. They said there were no hours available, that the company wasn't getting enough contracts just yet. I tried to be patient, telling myself it would only be a little while longer before things picked up. Then, 3 weeks after I'd arrived, I realized something was different. I took a test and saw the result. I was pregnant. I'd left Zimbabwe not knowing, carrying this little life inside me without even realizing it. My heart sank. I'd come here to build a stable life, to work hard and send support back home. But now everything felt uncertain. I told my employer I was pregnant. I will never forget the way she supported me. She understood. She was hoping to get work for me and had promised I should not worry. What a beautiful lady with a beautiful heart. Unfortunately, because of rules and other things that went wrong, everything didn't work the way I thought they would. When I started talking about my situation online, some people didn't understand. They questioned how I could have come to do care work while pregnant. It hurt so much because I hadn't known, and I was already scared enough as it was. This lady couldn't stop mocking on her lives. She would talk about it day and night, laughing about. She had tried to come to the UK as well, but failed because her big mouth. The other day I spent a night in hospital because I couldn't take the pressure on social media. The mucus would flow from her nose to the legs, but she continued. Let's forget about this. I reached out for help, going to the hospital to register my pregnancy and speaking with social workers about what I could do. I sat with them in quiet rooms, explaining how I'd been promised work that never came, how I had no money coming in, and how the accommodation I'd been given was no longer secure. I tried to stay strong, but there were moments when I could barely hold back the tears. I just wanted to give this baby the start they deserved, and I felt like I was failing before they'd even arrived. As I was seating on a bench sinking in deep thoughts, where I was going to sleep that night, I didn't have any idea where I would sleep that night.